For more than 125 years, the Graber Olive House has been a family farm here in Ontario, California. The reason why we're here is there is a very, very notorious entity that is literally preying upon people. I mean, it has actually harmed staff. They've given this entity a name, and they call him, or it, the Creeper. Now, there's also been an alleged suicide, but there's more to the story here at the Graber Olive House. This place also has a very personal connection to the Ghost Adventures crew.
The Graber Olive House is the oldest olive packing business in the United States, family owned and operated since 1894. With multiple claims regarding an extremely aggressive entity called the Creeper, this will prove to be a dangerous investigation. Hey, Robert.
How's it going?
How you doing, man?
Nice to meet you.
Good. You are Robert Graber.
Yes.
Of the Graber Olive House.
Yes.
So you've owned it for 125 years?
Not me, no. My
I was gonna say, you look a little young.
Yeah, my great-grandfather started the business, and then my grandfather run it, and then my father runs it right now, and I'm part owner, so we both run the business together.
So the business is still operational?
Yes.
So the Graber Olive House is still making olives?
Yes. Every
Really?
year, yeah. Every year we can olives, we make olive oil.
The reason that we're here is we heard about the Creeper.
Yes.
Can you walk us around the grounds and tell us how long the Creeper has been tormenting people? And I will say that some friends of ours that used to investigate with us a lot on Ghost Adventures, they're no longer with us anymore, and they investigated here, the Constantinos.
Yes.
Do you ever remember them being here?
Yeah, I do remember them being here.
You do?
Yes. When they were here, they said that somebody that was part of their group, they just kind of like freaked out, just ran out to the parking lot, got in their car and just left. And they didn't get an explanation why. They don't know what happened, what the person saw, and I don't know, that's as far as I know. That's,
okay.
Yeah.
And talk. Is that explainable?
I don't know,
What is that?
never, I don't know, that's the fire alarm, but never happens.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Push this?
Yeah, just push the little red button. That's really weird.
It's weird timing.
Yeah, that is weird timing.
I asked Robert to take us to the notorious vat room, where his staff reportedly has had the most disturbing experiences with the Creeper.
The vat room is where we cure the olives. So these are old concrete vats that we've used. This is actually one of the biggest rooms on the whole property.
Do you know what the Creeper is?
As far as I know, he's been showing up and just creeping out behind the wall, creeping out from a vat. It's really just unexplainable.
And this is one of the key central areas that this thing is seen a lot in, right?
Yes.
Robert reveals to us that several of his staff have all recently died in the last few years. And what is really disturbing is that they had experiences with the Creeper.
They've said that they've come in here and they've felt somebody touch their shoulder or tripping over things that wasn't even there. Things that are just unexplainable, and it really freaked them out.
Okay. Is it true that people have seen this entity climbing on the ceiling?
Yes, especially coming out of the vats.
Coming out of the vats?
Yes.
Moments after Robert and I finish, I encounter a strange energy. It's a different feeling back here, you guys. Hey, Aaron, get over here right now. As soon as I got past this threshold right here, it's just a different feeling in here, man. I felt something different in here from here. Just a different energy, very, very strong. You're getting a 10 milligal spike?
Oh, it's going again. Boom, no, actually, like all the way on 50. It's going all the way.
Are you kidding me?
No, look.
Watch.
Are you, hold on, oh my God.
Yeah.
Holy
It's
cow.
right where you felt, this is right where you said you're feeling something. See that?
That is amazing. Oh, did you just see that hit?
Whoa.
I have not seen this.
There's nothing right here.
There's
right?
nothing. There is nothing.
You hold it and see what happens.
Still going. Boom, boom.
Oh my my God.
Look at that.
What?
I almost pegged.
We just got a 30 milligauss spike in the way that this needle is moving. What are you? We are picking up some extremely high and very strange spikes of electromagnetic energy going all the way up to a 30. I've never seen the needle move like it goes up, goes down, up, and then boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, it's still doing it.
Some of the strangest readings we have ever captured. Are these erratic EMF spikes picking up the creeper's presence? Paranormal investigator Scott Alt details another instance supporting the behavior of this bewildering entity.
Well, we had two ladies here investigating, and they were talking at the creeper to try to get him to do something. One of them had somebody run up to them and shove them, and she ran out of this building, got in her car, didn't say anything to anybody, and took off. And we got contacted by her friend that said she's leaving the paranormal field and will never do anything again.
Are you kidding me?
No.
Seems to be a recurring experience, seeing as Robert just told me the same thing as he recalled his time with Mark and Debbie Constantino. An entity with the ability to evoke so much fear chills me to the bone. For multiple people to stop investigating after experiencing it is truly unbelievable. The timing is now perfect to interview Kitty, who claims to have actually seen this thing they call the creeper.
So Kitty, you came here with a couple that we know very well, that are now deceased.
Correct.
Mark and Debbie.
What happened was we were up in the loft. Mark and Debbie were on the floor with their multiple recorders, and everybody was focusing pretty much on them. And in my periphery, I could see something moving up the wall. I have seen many types of elementals. This is something that has never walked the earth in human form. To describe it, its body was cigar-shaped.
So you saw it clear.
Oh, I was looking straight at it, and it was indeed climbing up the wall, and it made an audible noise. You could actually hear sound as it climbed up the wall.
That's bizarre.
Oh my God. I mean, I have never seen anything like it before or since. So about 4 of us saw this, and you would think your first inclination would be to point at it and acknowledge it.
Were you guys in shock?
I just couldn't. I could not acknowledge it. And
why?
My best explanation would be it communicated to us that if we did acknowledge it, it had the power to inflict harm.
Really?
Yes. And I believe that is why we either chose not to acknowledge it or just were powerless. Because it for lack of a better term, it dared us. It absolutely dared us to say something.
And this was non-human?
I use the term elemental. I don't want to use the term maybe something darker. Whatever is here, it has consciousness and it is self-aware, which makes it very, very dangerous.
Did anything change within you if you truly did make eye contact with something that never walked the face of this earth?
On that particular night, I had thoughts that were not my own, very violent thoughts.
Were the violent thoughts about doing violent things to others or yourself?
To kill my animals.
This definitely has shifted my initial thoughts of the creeper. I think now I'm officially creeped out, no pun intended, because what you just said sounds really serious.
Do not underestimate this location.
Let's go on a hunt.
Did you see the video of the bouncing ball?
What in the hell? At the historic Graber Olive House in Ontario, California, we are totally perplexed by the existence of what many refer to as the creeper. We have also recently been given information about another entity that resides here as well. But before we get to that, we need to fully understand what we're dealing with here and eat some olives.
As I told you before, and everybody that's watching this, I absolutely love olives. I really have this weird thing with olives. I love them, and I'm looking at them, and I really want to try them. I wasn't so much attracted to coming here and investigating this elemental, this entity. I was more wanting to stock up on some olives.
Dive into our olives and try them out, see what you guys think.
Oh, those are just very smooth. I don't think I've ever eaten an olive that was cured by a creeper. They look like little plums. Very interesting. You feel like you can eat a whole bowl. Savor this. This is a beautiful creation. Very, 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 very good olives. It may appear as though this is just a fun investigation of all levels, but it isn't. You guys not only have the best olives I've ever eaten, ever, but you also have a creeper.
As wonderful as these olives are, it's time to focus on helping those who have been terrorized by this entity. And just as I'm getting ready for another interview, some new and truly bizarre evidence is presented to me, adding another layer to this already mysterious investigation.
Zach, did you see the video of the bouncing ball? There's a guy like right here. The picture's taken from where you're at, and there's someone standing right here, and it's 3 frames of a red ball. Someone standing here like this from where you're at. It's really creepy.
It's video footage?
It's still frames of 3 pictures that were taken, so they're showing the difference between the 2 pictures, and it's definitely a figure. Looks like someone in overalls with a ball.
Standing here?
Yeah, standing right here.
What in
Yeah.
hell?
Right?
Look at this. We'll go full screen with this. It looks like there is some type of a creepy boy bouncing a red ball, standing right where we're at, right here.
The photos, right? Yeah, Luke's one here.
Wait, so you took
I took
photo.
Luke.
He
I
took the photos.
Luke.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
You're saying in Luke.
Luke's the boy with the bouncing ball. That's his name.
Right.
And I have audio. I sent audio when I say, Luke, are you here? And he says, yeah. So that's all. I mean, you guys, yeah, it was very cool.
Luke, are you here? Luke, are you here?
This is incredible. The visual and audio evidence of this child is extremely compelling. The idea that the creeper could be mimicking this child proves its tenacity and intelligence. We need to go deep into history to see if we can find the nefarious roots of this powerful elemental.
What have we always learned in our investigations? It's not only what history has happened in the building, it's what has happened on the land that the building stands on.
Exactly.
Did you find any history that predates when they built these buildings?
Absolutely. So I was going back, I was even looking through the history. This place is squeaky clean. I was even trying to find any documentation
Outside of the legend.
Right, the legend
that
of
they
the
say
suicide.
of the suicide.
You know, I couldn't
but it's
find
a
any,
legend.
Right, I couldn't find
There's
any
no fact to it.
documentation, but you never know. A lot of time back then, those things weren't always reported about either.
One thing that stuck to me is that when Kitty spoke of the creeper being an elemental.
Right. This is where it gets a little theoretical, but it's making sense to me.
Well, we have to theorize.
Right, exactly. So the original tribe here was called the Grabellino.
Grabellino?
Right. But they preferred to go by a different name, the Tongva, which actually means earth.
Okay.
Very nature-loving, earth-based tribe.
An elemental is a mythic entity, mostly invisible to our eyes, associated with the elements of earth.
Which then I started thinking, when they were describing the creeper, it's not human, but it's also this supernatural creature.
Why would this creature be doing bad things to innocent people coming here if they were a peaceful people?
I mean, they were peaceful, but they still got their land taken.
Yeah,
they're
it's
still
not
forced
like,
about.
we're speaking as a general sense.
Right.
We
That
don't
doesn't
know
mean that they're not.
individually.
I mean, I'm a peaceful guy. I don't get into fights. I don't cause problems. But I would be better if someone came in and kicked me off my land and took it over, or told me I had to believe this or do that.
Upon the arrival of the Spanish, the Tongva were exposed to deadly diseases and forced from their sacred land. Rightfully, they became violent and fought back in the bloody 1785 rebellion while being led by the powerful medicine woman Toiporina.
But the one thing that was interesting was that earth. And you look around here, this whole area, it's all built up now.
Right.
We're literally surrounded by homes, there's shopping malls.
Everything.
But what's left that's almost natural to that time? This spot.
It is said that elementals avoid the busy inner city life and mark their territory where the land has not been disturbed.
So I was researching more about this tribe, and I found out that they were big into medicine women and medicine men. Men and women could be basically shamans in their culture. And I was going through tons of research, and there was one line that I finally found at the very end that jumped out to me, and I was like, this makes sense. So listen to this. Both women and men could be shamans, and they were the religious leaders and healers of the tribe. It was believed that they had special powers to heal the sick and to change their shape from human to animal.
What? And there it is, just as we thought, the power of physical transformation. This energy shifting into forms from a black contorted creature to a little boy, so it can easily feed on the energy it needs. Fear.
Oh, you know what I just thought of?
What's that?
What did we investigate at the canyon in the Four Corners? Skinwalkers.
Skinwalkers,
in
yeah.
Navajo.
Right.
Were believed to be entities that were conjured, if you will,
Right.
by a shaman or a witch doctor. They could summons this. So, is this creature similar to that of a skinwalker?
That makes sense. It could be something maybe they conjured themselves, or it could be a manifestation, another form of themselves.
They say it's bound to the property, it's
Right.
bound to the land.
Yeah.
And the way that Kitty was describing it, it makes sense.
Yeah.
I use the term elemental. I don't want to use the term maybe something darker.
Yeah.
But whatever is here, it has consciousness and it is self-aware, which makes it very, very dangerous.
Well, let's go meet up with Aaron and Billy, and then let's go on a hunt.
Yeah.
That's what this is. This is a hunt to find the creeper.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
It came up on us.
I just couldn't catch my breath.
It is now time to begin our investigation here at the Graber Farm. Okay, Jay's gonna be operating a nerve center, and we have 4 cameras, 4X cameras that he's gonna be watching. We're gonna be focusing on trying to get evidence of this creeper entity. This is scary once we started hearing what this woman told us about how she made eye contact with this entity and what happened to her after, and how she wanted to kill things, kill her animals.
It was putting visions of thoughts of how to kill my animals.
So if this is true and these people are seeing this creature, we need to document evidence of it and be very careful doing that. So not only are we trying to capture evidence of the creeper, but there is another piece of evidence that was shown to us by an investigator last night. And let me tell you something, that visual evidence was really, really compelling.
Super.
And it showed what he says is a figure, a little boy, bouncing a ball up and down. And that was right down here. So what I want to do is set up a trigger objects, a couple balls, to see if this little boy comes in and tries playing with the balls that we captured on camera. Hello? Are you the little guy that we saw bouncing a ball up and down?
We brought you balls.
You showed yourself right over there, down the hall. Whoa, that was weird, you guys.
What?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
What's going on?
Right before I see something with my own eyes, we capture this light anomaly manifesting behind me, dropping down towards Billy. Now how this was captured on photos taken in succession, this could have been a residual type evidence of this apparition appearing that had no sense of somebody living was taking pictures of it. It could have just been like a loop playing from back in time of a little boy over here. So you just have to get it at that right moment, and you don't know when that's going to happen. But if it is an intelligent spirit, meaning that it can understand us, then we want to try to replicate that. And the little boy in the photo is standing right in front of me. Do you like to play ball? I'm going to toss this over to the area where you appear. I have a little light on over here, and I want to see if you can roll or bounce this ball back to us. Are you ready? Let's try this. Whoa, how did that just fire right back at us, you guys? While the ball does appear to be thrown back suddenly with force, we determine that at the end of the hallway, the cement does indeed slant upward, which explainably causes the ball to roll back quickly. This is debunked. We now use the direct link to see if we can make contact with the little boy. And during this entire session, we only capture one voice that does in fact sound like a little boy asking for help.
Did you say help?
Did it say help?
Did you hear it say help? Did you say help?
Did it say help?
Did you hear it say help?
Then, only seconds after we capture this audio, a ball of light moves strangely in the exact same spot of where the alleged little boy bouncing a ball appeared.
Luke, are you here?
Zach, come here.
I'm telling you,
I'm
come
not
over here with
kidding
it. I just like couldn't catch my breath.
Holy
Yeah,
this
right
one-
here. Come here, Zach. Come here.
Walk in this
Over
walk
here, right here.
Feel right here.
Oh,
Right.
yes.
It like came up on us.
My clothes are cold.
Yes.
Feel me.
Feel the back of my arms. I haven't been cold like.
all this is cold.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's like.
Oh god. Are we feeling the presence of this little boy, or is it the entity they call the creeper? Take this.
Here.
This is some kind of a creature elemental, like Kelly said. It's not gonna speak. What are you feeling?
It just all at once just rolled up on Aaron and I. So there's something going on right here.
So right now I'm basically replicating the spot where this investigator took photos, captured this apparition of this, what he says, a little boy bouncing this ball. Okay, we're back at base camp. I have an idea. If this creeper entity does like to prey on people, let's try one person go into the vat room by themselves, okay? Aaron, we're gonna go to Nerve Center. We're gonna watch them to keep an eye on this camera, keep surveillance on everything.
Okay.
You have a spirit box?
Yeah.
Okay, go into the vat room and feel it out for a little bit first. And when you feel like the time is right, try to make contact with the creeper. And she said that do not provoke it. Provoke it. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
This time I'm creeping up on you.
Did you hear that?
Sound like
What the hell? At the Graber Olive House in Ontario, California, we're in the vat room known as the most dangerous area here at the farm, and where the creeper entity has been witnessed the most. And this is one of the key central areas that this thing is seen a lot in, right?
Yes.
It had the power to inflict harm.
Is that you, creeper? This time I'm creeping up on you. It is so, like, I have a little flashlight just once in a while to check, but it is so, let me show you how dark it is in here. Whoa. Oh my God, you guys, there's all kinds of these, like, I swear, shadows just walk. It looks like apparitions. Creeper!
What was that?
Just you and me right now.
Yeah, did you see this? Right after Aaron says he's seeing these shadows, I see something on this X camera moving at the end of this hallway in an upward motion. Could we be capturing the creeper?
What's your name? Whoa. Like I was on something goes just right in front of me.
Billy and I now join Aaron in the vat room.
Hey, where were you standing? Back here?
Keep going.
Yeah, down there?
Yeah. I'm telling you, man, it was just like things flying around. You could see shadows.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
What?
That's the area where...
Clear at the end, right?
Yeah,
Is
that's
that where we
it.
got those EMFs?
Yes.
It's that one of those
Alright,
doors
I'm
on
not
there.
turning this flashlight off. It looked like a black torso.
As I see something that to me looks like a dark torso, we immediately head down there to investigate. And it's at this time that Aaron and I begin hearing voices and strange sounds.
Come on, creeper. You're a little bully.
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
What?
Whoa!
What?
Dude, out of this ear I heard a man mumble, and then out of this ear I heard a right in my ear, like at the same time.
You mean like they came
I'm
up to you
standing
and did
here
it?
and I heard like a maybe a woman's voice or a kid or something like going trying to tell me something. This was old and this was like, you know what I'm saying? It was totally two different pitches.
So they're talking in your ear.
I don't know. Freaked me out, man.
Whoa! Did you hear that?
Sound like
What the hell?
What was that?
I don't know. It came from back
I
here.
don't like that area back there, guys.
Back here, creeper.
I decide to leave a digital recorder on this ledge with our geophone device, while I begin scanning the vat rooms with the SLS camera.
I want to shoot in the areas where Aaron and I have seen this. See if there's something above us, literally hanging out in the rafters.
Over there was creepy.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
You get something?
Yeah, I'm getting something standing right here.
Isn't that where Aaron was? On this side, right?
Yeah, I was on the corner down there.
Whatever it is, it's gone, but it was right here.
How tall was it?
Standing right here. It was about two feet tall. And it was standing right here in front of me.
I capture this small figure right near a vat that has its lid down. This is the only vat that we've seen from the hundreds in here that has its lid down. Could there be a reason why the figure is manifesting by this particular vat?
As far as I know, he's been showing up and just creeping out from a vat.
And now it's gone.
Hurry up and get your tri-field measure right there to see if it left any type of EMF residue. Go right over here where it manifested, right by this piece of wood. See if you get any hits. Whoa. Whoa.
It's like snarl.
Yes! What the? Oh my God! Calm down, calm down.
In the Graber vat room after capturing a small figure on the SLS. Aaron and I clearly hear what sounds like a snarl. It's captured on camera, and none of us hit anything on the ground that could have caused this sound.
See if you get any hits. Whoa. Whoa.
I feel like snarl.
Yes!
Aaron and I now decide to leave Billy alone in the vat room while we head outside.
So while Billy is back in the vat room by himself, I want to walk the grounds because this creeper is said to roam the whole grounds. And then there's also the legend of the old worker hanging himself at the tree where they see the apparition of him as well. So we're gonna venture into the trees and into the old fields and see what we can find on thermal.
I thought I just heard someone. I just heard a voice. Hello? Hello? I just heard a voice. Hello? 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 Show yourself to me.
That's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like old flowers.
Some flowers?
Been there for a while, look.
Yeah.
Cobwebs hooked to it.
Creepy.
Oh my God.
Billy, I'm with you, Billy. Zach, come in. Zach, come in.
That was Billy? I thought someone was getting murdered out there.
Hold this. Film him.
Billy?
Yeah.
What happened to you, man?
Something big and heavy got thrown. I got the hell out of there. Oh my God. Could you see me?
I could see very faintly only in the back here, but I heard whatever
Billy?
it was. And then I heard
Just FYI, we were way over there in the orange field.
Yeah. They went out that way.
Feel my heart rate, dude. Bro.
Calm down. Calm down. Calm down. I thought somebody got murdered.
No.
Dude, I thought someone outside got
Was he on
murdered.
camera?
I saw him way back there.
I was
See him.
walking, I was trying to see with my own, I wanted to see what you guys saw. Like, I asked for it to show itself to me. Well, I did ask it to throw things too, so I guess it did.
What happened? Tell us.
Okay.
Did you just hear something?
No, something large got thrown down. Maybe like a lid or something.
Yeah, there was a crash.
It was a
loud
crash.
bang.
I mean,
heard
it happened about 20 feet away from me.
Did you hear it on your X
that. I could
cam?
hear a bang, and then I heard him scream.
I was heading towards the area where our... Sorry guys, I'm real shook up.
When we watch Billy's camera at the moment this occurs, you can hear something very large getting either thrown or moving by itself.
Oh my God, get me the out of here, guys! 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 Oh my God!
Billy's screams of pure terror may indicate the plan that this entity had to remove him from its territory.
I thought a woman outside got murdered. Something happened. Someone died.
I'm
and she
sorry, I
was
gotta
screaming
turn.
for
I
help.
gotta turn a light on, guys. This is terrifying. Man, I'm shook up.
What? What was that?
That's the most terrifying scream I think I've ever heard.
Watch what you ask for.
At the Graber Olive House, Billy leads Aaron and I to the area where he just had a terrifying experience.
Head towards the left, down towards where you saw the torso.
Yeah.
Down towards that end.
Ooh, it smells bad. Like something died. Smell
Down
that?
here?
Yeah, head.
Smell that, Bill?
It smells. Yeah, it smells bad. What does that smell?
No, it smells like something died.
I mean, it was big like a board or a.
There's a lid down right here.
I mean, it was loud like,
it like
that.
that?
It was loud like that. Yeah, maybe the lid was.
This?
It was at least that loud, if not louder.
See, that was supposed
Yeah,
to
but
be.
how can it get out of there though, Zach?
It can't. It's impossible.
It sounded like that. It sounded like that. So I'm in the total darkness, clear over here, and I'm filming myself. Man, I'm shook up. This is. Imagine being in total darkness, and I'm right here like this, and I'm trying to see with my eyes, and I'm about to go in there, and that noise from over there makes that. Like I just wanted to die. I was so scared. So I raced for my flashlight and I ran out of here. And yeah, I screamed. I was scared.
It was that?
It sounded like that.
The one thing is that lid was down.
Yeah.
I don't know if I mean, there's 1,000 vats in here, so I don't know if we shot that one.
Yeah.
But I know that we did say that after looking at all these, we only noticed one over there was down that we captured the stick figure on.
And that was what was in question was the.
So I never saw a lid down over here.
Me neither.
Is the figure we captured on SLS near another vat with its lid down also responsible for throwing this lid down? If that's it, and one of these moved by themselves, that's pretty good evidence.
Yeah, well, I was.
Even though we didn't capture the actual lid falling.
I said, move something big or show me. I want to see you. I didn't see anything. It's just that huge noise. So, watch what you ask for.
After receiving this incredible evidence and a sign from whom we believe is the creeper, we head up into the loft where Kitty said she physically saw the creeper.
I was looking straight at it, and it was indeed climbing up the wall.
We will now try to make contact with the creeper. However, if it is inhuman, we will also see if other human spirits will communicate using the spirit box. Is there anybody here? Do you know about the creeper?
What? What was that? Hey.
Whoa!
Did you hear that?
Right after we hear a clear woman say, "Give me a break," we capture a darker and deeper male voice that is unintelligible.
What? What was that? Hey.
Whoa!
Did you hear that?
Okay, so that's it. We're gonna wrap up our investigation here. We had some good moments, Billy. That moment of terror, I think that you'll remember that forever.
Forever.
Aaron and I literally thought that you were dying or somebody else was. We were in panic. That was a terrifying scream. That's the most terrifying scream I think I've ever heard. So I think that scream really tells us that something in that room did something, moved something. I just wish we would have captured that thing on camera.
Yeah.
But outside of that, we got some interesting audio evidence. Towards the end of our investigation, we review the digital recorder we left rolling back in the vat room, and we capture these two unexplained voices that sound like they are speaking very close to the recorder, while you can hear us in the distant background as we are packing up. Departing this seemingly serene environment certainly doesn't give us peace of mind.
Oh my God!
Look at that.
What? We just got a 30 milligauss spike.
The aggressive nature of the creeper. The multitude of voices.
Whoa!
And the overall dark energy that fills this historic location is chilling.